What's good, y'all? It's your guy Bendu. So I wanted to cover this Neera Tanden situation. As y'all all know, I do not like that bitch at all. Fuck her. Like, no cap. Fuck her. Like, the fact that Biden chose her should let progressives know that he doesn't fuck with you. That was a giant middle finger to you. And if you think you're going to push them left, he picked Neera Tanden to let you know that's never going to fucking happen. So I wanted to let y'all know that off rip. And I did a video about it. The tags above. So go check that out. Definitely show some love. But as we all know, Neera Tanden is being confirmed because she's such a shit human being. She can't even get past the corrupt Republicans and Democrats that voted for Trump's people. So there's a couple nominations standing in the way. So I heard Susan Collins was one that said they weren't going to vote for Mitt Romney. Who else? And Joe Manchin, of course. So I'm going to focus on the Joe Manchin one because I find that to be the most interesting. But before I get to that, I just want to highlight this. Notice who's not on that list. The cuck man himself, Bernie Sanders. How the fuck do you vote for Neera Tanden after what she did to you during the primaries, bro? I just don't understand that. Like, this takes Bernie to a whole new level for me. Like, bro, exercise some power, or if you're going to vote for her, extract something from her and Biden. But I wouldn't trust Neera Tanden of all people. Like, you can't even trust Joe Biden. Like, the little bit that Bernie said he got from Joe, like, look, he's going back on it all fucking ready. So it's like you cannot trust these people. You have to go in there and take it by hostile force and burn the house down on your way out. Because if you don't, you see what happens. So I wanted to focus on Joe Manchin for a quick second because since Bernie didn't have the balls to do it, I'm like, fuck it, let Manchin do it. Whatever his reasonings are, I don't give a fuck. And even though now I'm learning what his true reasoning is for blocking her, I still don't give a fuck because either way, it's one big corrupt fucking, what the fuck does Jimmy call it? One capitalist gangbang. So that's what's going on. Because Neera's corrupt, Joe Manchin's corrupt, and as we know now, Joe Manchin's daughter is also corrupt. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple clips from this article, and here we go. So here we go. Who is Heather Bresch, Joe Manchin's CEO daughter, at the heart of Mylan's EpiPen price increase, had a $19 million salary? Senator Joe Manchin's decision to oppose Neera Tanden's confirmation to lead the OMB has made many to allege that he is taking his daughter, Heather Bresch's side. This is by Viraj Mahajan. Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Fuck it. Senator Joe Manchin's decision to oppose the confirmation of Neera Tanden to lead the OMB has been met with heavy criticism among the media circle. It was alleged that Tanden reportedly deleted more than 1,000 tweets after President Joe Biden nominated her. Wow. Just like her mentor, Hillary Clinton, I guess, which has reportedly angered many. However, several media pundits blamed it on her gender or her race. At the same time, several on Twitter have alleged that Manchin's refusal is not about gender, but her previous comments on his daughter's pharmaceutical company, which heavily profited after increasing the price of EpiPen. Manchin's daughter, Heather Bresch, served as the CEO of Mylan that produced and distributed EpiPen. In 2016, Tanden shared a screen grab of an article about Bresch's salary while at Mylan. The report highlighted that, is it Milan or Milan? I'm gonna say Milan. Highlighted that the company's board said this was justified as she contributed to Milan's growth in recent years. Tanden wrote, the idea that only CEO contributes to a company's growth and not all employees is really pernicious. Here's the tweet. Jesus Christ. Pot calling the kettle black. Like, shorty, didn't you literally like close down a whole magazine so you didn't have to like deal with unions because your workers wanted to fucking unionize? Oh my God. Pot calling the kettle black. Miss Breast's rising salary has also fueled anger over the EpiPen price. This is from the tweet that she posted, that she retweeted. Since 2007, when EpiPen was acquitted and she was the company's chief operating officer, she earned about $2.5 million in total compensation. In 2015, her compensation was nearly $19 million. Milan's board has said in company filings that it believes her pay is justified because she has contributed significantly to the company's growth in recent years. Wow, Neera Tanden calling out people's corruption. Jesus Christ. Who is Heather Bresch? If Neera Tanden's calling out your corruption, Jesus Christ, it really must be bad. Born Heather Renee Manchin, 51. She is an acclaimed business executive born on June 27th, 1969 in Morgantown, West Virginia. She attended Fairmont Senior High School and later graduated from West Virginia University in 1991 with a bachelor's degree in political science and international relations. Her education remained a controversial topic as it was alleged in 2007 that she received an MBA degree from West Virginia University. However, the university disputed the claims but later awarded her the degree after she completed only 26 of the required 48 credits. At the time of the controversy, her father was governor of the state of West Virginia. Of fucking course. Of fucking course. So Joe Manchin's corrupt. It's no surprise there. In 1992, Bresch started working as a clerk in a company owned by Milan and became its CEO in 2012. And no, I will say this: look, I'm not. That doesn't mean a girl's dumb or anything like that. Like, because I honestly believe that. Look, some people don't have to go to some because like me, I'm not the best like book person. Like I learned a lot of the stuff I learned on my own. So it's like I didn't get good grades and none of that shit. But I would like pride myself on being a pretty smart dude. So I'm not sitting here, trying to shit on her about, I'm not trying to basically insinuate that she's dumb. The point that I'm trying to insinuate is that that's kind of nepotism to get your daughter through college just because you're governor, like, using your power to get your family through. Like, that's blatant corruption. And this is the problem. This is the fucking problem. But it's the fact Neera Tanden's calling it out. Again, Neera Tanden's calling it out. So it's like pot, meet, kettle. From 2002 to 2005, she also served as Milan's Director of Government Relations, where she contributed to the development of the Medicare Prescription Drug Improvement and Modernization Act of 2003. As the CEO of Milan, Bresch advocated for more regulations of the pharmaceutical industry by the FDA. However, it was Milan's pricing of the EpiPen that caused controversy and brought Bresch negative publicity in 2007. Milan had secured the rights to the EpiPen used to treat anaphylaxis as part of the Merck KGaA deal. During that time, the annual sales of EpiPen were around $200 million. Bresch tried to capitalize on the opportunity and increase the sales volume, and the profit margin created an uproar among the patients. From 2007 to 2016, Milan had increased the price of EpiPen by 461%. In 2015, the company's sales reached about $1.5 billion. The increase in the price met with heavy criticism of both Bresch and Milan following the controversy. Milan introduced a generic version of the device that sells for half the cost of the brand name product. Heather Bresch's net worth. Bresch announced in 2019 that she would retire from Milan in 2020. In 2020, Bresch owned over 143,709 units of Milan NV stock that were worth $4.8 million. By that time, she had also sold MYL stock worth over $8.3 million. As the company's CEO, she made over $18.9 million annually as per a report. Her net worth in 2020 was more than $31.7 million. Jesus fucking Christ, man. What I would do with $31.7 million. EpiPen greed. Several on social media claim Senator Manchin has taken his daughter's side. One wrote, Senator Manchin's refusal to confirm Neera Tanden isn't about gender or race. It's about Tanden's past comments on the CEO of Mylar, raising the price of EpiPen to an unaffordable price. The CEO back then was Heather Bresch, a.k.a. Heather Manchin Bresch, Joe Manchin's daughter. Another user retweeted, Joe Manchin is responding to Neera Tanden, calling out his daughter for price gouging EpiPen prices. She is a CEO of a big pharma company. His no vote is for his daughter. Another user alleged Neera Tanden criticized Joe Manchin's daughter publicly for her statements as a price gouging CEO of an EpiPen maker. Manchin's opposition to her nomination seems personal, and he should recuse to avoid the appearance of bias. While another tweeted, Joe Manchin's daughter is behind the EpiPen greed. Neera Tanden rightly criticized her for stealing Americans' life savings to stay alive. Wow. Applauding Neera Tanden for calling out corruption. Again, hell is freezing over as we speak. But, so basically all that's saying is that Joe Manchin is literally defending his daughter and is blocking her vote. And like I said, I don't give a fuck why he's doing it. Neera Tanden should not be in there. Neera Tanden, this is the same woman, that advocate. Before I get into that, I want to play this Rachel Maddow clip. The intrepid reporter that we all know, and and then I want to lay out Neera Tanden's record very quickly that most of you all know. But here we go.
We are also, though, waiting to see what will happen to the Neera Tanden nomination to run the Office of Management and Budget. The double standard by which she is being judged by one Democratic senator, by Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, is something that so far he's mounted no defense to at all, which is getting to be astonishing given the starkness of the double standard that he is applying to her compared to the Trump nominees that he was happy to approve without any reference to all the things he's now saying are a bright line for him with this nominee. But it's interesting. In previous Democratic administrations, we might have seen them caving over issues like this. In this case, they are not. President Biden's White House is standing by Neera Tanden, not withdrawing her nomination, saying that she is their nominee and they intend to see her through. Senator Schumer, the Democratic leader in the Senate, also standing by her in the Senate, saying that she is the nominee and they intend to see her through. It's just Joe Manchin. It's just him. Presumably, hopefully, thinking hard about his own ethical standards and why this particular nominee felt so over the line for him when he's been very happy to vote for multiple Trump guys who were so far over that line, it didn't even register as a line for him at the time. I think that Senator Joe Manchin not only knows his power, but I also think that he is an introspective guy who thinks about his ethical role in the world. And I find it impossible to believe that he is not reconsidering his position on this, given the starkness of the double standard that he is applying without even any effort to defend it. The White House is not withdrawing her name, and why should they? Senator Manchin hasn't even tried to explain himself yet. I honestly don't know where this one ends. But Neera Tanden will get voted out of committee tomorrow, so the question's being called. Watch this space.
Oh my God, that was Rachel Maddow having a bitch fit. Oh my God, why don't you like Neera? Like, all those other Trump nominees were above the red line. Get the fuck out of here. She's trying to say, and they're going to do this all the time. They're going to play the Trump card all the time. Instead of, and I think she was alluding to what I just covered in this video, the fact that Joe Manchin's daughter is a fucking corrupt piece of shit, but Rachel knows better than to go after the elite power structure, the corrupt elite power structure. You don't go after the other ones because you end up like Trump or Nixon. That's what happens when you go after the other powerful elite. So, I just find it, so I definitely think she was alluding when she's talking about his ethical shit, all that, his ethics and all that. I think she's definitely alluding to that story. Because Rachel Maddow knows that. Rachel Maddow's a smart-ish woman. And smart-ish. Come at me all you want. I think it's okay to call a woman dumb when she says some dumb shit on a regular basis. She literally gets paid to say dumb shit. So she's dumb, smart-ish. I'm being nice by saying smart-ish, but it's the fact that you don't know Neera Tanden's record. First of all, she's supposed to be the progressive. MSNBC is supposed to be, and we all know they're not. They're not. They're corporate tools for the Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party is the Republican Party of the '80s. So instead of calling Neera Tanden out for revealing sexual assault victims, for union busting, for recommending we invade Libya and steal their oil so we could pay for our social programs here, and then if we don't do that, cut their social programs. She's advocated for cutting social programs, which is probably why Joe Biden likes her for the office of for the OMB office, which is why I don't know why Bernie Sanders in his right fucking mind would vote for her. So again, like, this is just fucking ridiculous. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna find some way to whip the votes for her. I don't know. Hopefully they don't. I'm hoping they don't. But you know, the pessimistic side of me is saying like they're gonna find some way to get her fucking horrible fucking ass in there. So we're gonna go ahead and close the video out there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I want to do another video talking about the Justice Democrats executive person that was on CNN, because it's like I'm gonna do a video about why progressives carrying water for the establishment. So that's gonna be dropping today as well. So look out for that as well, guys. I'm on Odysee. Make sure show some love on there. Check the videos out. You feel me? I believe you can like contribute money on contribute the I think it's called library tokens on there. If you can, just contribute on there. If you can't, I understand. The view is just enough. You already know, as it is on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and share the channel, y'all. Share the channel, because I definitely feel like YouTube is starting to throttle me, because it's like, how the fuck am I like still at the same? But it's whatever. I'm not doing this for views. I'm here to talk to the people that are here. But just show love. Y'all know what it is. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Peace.